Okay, we are back with Chapter 3. Malstar stops his lecture mid-breath as Zazos steps out of a strange breach, healed and stronger than ever. I can use the Nameless's breaches to save us all, Zazos announces. A swift punch from Mist catches Zazos off guard. How dare you return, coward! You are the reason Gravehold was destroyed. She screams as Malstar pulls her away. I can fix this, Zazos scowls. We need more power. We can't keep focusing our little breaches, siphoning slivers of power. Give me another chance. I've learned to tap into the Nameless's breaches. We can use that against them. Read the front of card L19. Zazos, finding no support, sulks away. Malstar continues as if nothing happened. We have more important things to do than worry about his tirades. The Nameless are getting stronger every day. You're going to need better equipment. Our scouts have found some sort of breeding ground. I believe the pods produced there can be harvested and used to craft powerful new equipment. Your mission is to defeat the Nameless, harvest the pods, and close the breach. Gravehold survivors need you more than ever. Open Insight number 5 and apply all rulebook stickers to the rulebook. So we opened our Insight and stuff. We put all the new rules and everything. So quick overcap of the rules. Looks like minions can get shields.
Yep.
Shields suck up all damage from an attack, and then shield is removed. Until all the shields are gone, the thing can't take damage. And it basically put up the normal deck building rules for the Nemesis deck, which is pretty much exactly the same as normal Aeon's End. And
you added anything else? Section on if we lose a chapter, we get to replay it, but some stuff has changed.
Yeah.
And we'll do that if that ever happens. Knowing our luck. The next thing was to open Chapter 3 in search of new power. Oh, the token is in here.
Oh, there's the nasty little shields. We don't like this at all. But Malister's Gifts, good if we lose. That only comes to play if we have to play a chapter a second time.
And then we also got the spawning horror big guy.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, so that's all that's in that nifty little envelope there. And now we're going to read the introduction to Chapter 3. If you are playing solo, banish blah blah blah. If you are playing with 2 players, banish blah blah blah. If you are playing with 3 players, banish L20 and L21. Combine any remaining cards numbered L20 to L26 with the basic Nemesis cards you return to the box after the last game. Open Stop 3 deck. Use the basic Nemesis cards and cards labeled Spawning Horror at the bottom to construct the Nemesis deck. Follow Spawning Horror setup instructions for information about the Zero Spawning Horror cards. Do not reveal any cards beyond the Stop 3 card in the middle of the deck. So Gary took the special ones out.
They have pot on the back.
Right,
and,
so...
Oh, and then this thing says place the Breeding Chamber card into play with 4 life. So the Breeding Chamber actually is double-sided, and it's the same thing. So that goes in with 4 life. When playing with 4 players, Breeding Chamber starts the game with 1 life. Shuffle all the pod cards together and place them face down to form the pod deck.
And I assume I'm shuffling 3s, then 2s, then 1s, like normal?
Yeah, so to build the Nemesis deck, locate the 9 Nemesis-specific cards used for this game and separate them into 3 piles of 3 cards according to the card's tiers. Shuffle each tier of cards separately. Place the 3 on the bottom, 2 on the 3, 1 on the 2. Do not shuffle the Nemesis deck once it's been created. Then follow all the setup instructions on the big bad.
Curious why this has less life with 4 players? Maybe just because there's more cards, I don't know.
It might be ridiculous.
Oh, did that thing start?
It starts in the...
Place the Breeding Chamber in play with 4 life.
But if there's
with 4 players, you only place the 1 life. I don't know.
What does it say? This minion can never have less than 1 life. This minion's
Has no maximum life.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Alright, this ancient nameless has rested undisturbed on the surface for so long that it has become part of the world itself. Somehow this nameless is able to spawn its own minions, which we call pods, to serve at its behest and keep it well fed and energized. These pods are not the horror's only defense, as it can call even more minions to its defense from the large breach that has torn open in the sky above it. And it is the spawning horror with 50 life. The unleash is breeding chamber gains 3 life. Increased difficulty we're not doing. Additional rules. At the end of the nemesis turn, if breeding chamber has 11 or more life, it imbues a pod. Draw a card from the pod deck, place it into play, and breeding chamber loses 10 life. Repeat this until breeding chamber has 10 or less life. When a pod is discarded, place it in the pod discard pile, not the same as that discard. When the pod deck is empty, shuffle the discard and form a new pod deck. When there are 7 pods in play, spawning horror completes its metamorphosis and the players lose.
So we can't have 7 pods.
Can't have 7 pods.
This is not a pod, though. This
Right,
is
that's the chamber.
Okay.
The spawn.
Can we do damage to this?
Yes.
Yes.
It just can't go below 1 life.
Yeah.
Right.
Which...
It's awful.
Okay.
Fight spawning horror. Read the front of card 27 after your first game.
I shuffled that, so...
And I reshuffled it because one of the cards was upside down.
Oh, okay.
So it would eventually mark our cards. I mean, Jeb shuffled.
Alright, so Nemesis...
Way to go, Jeb.
That does nothing, right?
Yeah, I was just checking to make sure it doesn't add one automatically
Right.
or anything.
So, first card...
Draw a card from the pod deck and place it into play. Then set that minion's life to 2. This does not affect shield tokens.
So he gets 1.
Gets 1 shield token.
Oh, man. Frozen the player with the lowest.
Suffers 1 damage.
Jeez, right out the gate.
Oh. Alright, who's next? Mickey.
Set up spark. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll open this breach.
Mickey likes to open breaches.
Yeah.
I feel like it helps.
Everything helps.
Wild. Oh, no. If I take it, I can put 2 spells out, and that would kill it.
Can you?
Yeah,
You have to
I can
focus?
focus.
Alright.
Go for
So
it.
I'll take the wild. So I will put this here, and I'll pay 2, or I'll generate 3 just to get it done. Pay 2 of them. Oh, I can spend all 3 of them to do that one. And then put that there. And I think that's it for me.
Nothing.
Ouch.
Player with the lowest life, so all of us, somebody can take a point of damage.
Why is everybody pointing at me?
You know why.
Because you heal.
Because I'm awesome.
To discard, spend 6 Aether. I don't know if anybody's there yet. Power of 3. Resolve the persistent effect of the pod with the most life 3 times. Or breeding chamber will gain 5 life. 5 choice.
Well, at least we have a choice.
Persistent.
Boy,
Here.
it came out swinging after it taught us how to play, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Wow.
Um,
I hate these shields so much. That's already gonna start to annoy me.
I think I want my economy working. Or, what's that? Gain 1 charge and off.
That brain knife is... Because it also focuses breaches as
does.
well. I'm like...
But my spell does that too, so... I think I'm going to go for this. So that costs me 3. And I play you. And I can't play my spark. I am done.
Does that mean it's me? Oh yeah, some hot stuff. Alright, so...
Please stop. Nobody wants to hear that.
It's going to be for the whole
I know.
So I'll shoot off the spark to get rid of the shield, and then I will use Looking Force on to deal 1 plus 1 since it's a minion, and that gets rid of the stupid thing. And I can prep this, and I've got 4 to spend, 2 or more prepped. I don't know if that's worth it. I'll spend the 3 to buy this. Because I need money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then this needs to have somebody shuffled it.
I don't know.
Mickey, did you shuffle it?
What?
Did you shuffle that?
I did.
Hey, got some.
Hey, stop doing that! Oh. Right?
That was loud.
Alright, so I'll shoot, I guess, the big guy for 1. Or no, should I hit the breeding chamber?
I don't know.
I'll hit the breeding chamber, since it's just 1.
I don't know. I think starting to whittle him. I would have gone with your initial, but because that.
I mean, it's just 1 damage.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
How many when he goes off? How many does he add each time?
None.
He gains 3 life when he that
Three.
gains 3.
And you got until 11. That's my.
Yeah.
That was okay. That's fine.
All
Keep
right.
him under control until we can really swing. It's okay. You're wrong, but.
I'll spend 3 to get brain knife.
Yeah, brain knife. Carve me up.
That's it for me.
Nemesis! Nothing. Discard you. And an attack. Unleash, so that gains 3. Right?
Yeah.
Then what else happens?
Gravehold suffers 2 damage.
Ooh.
If this is chapter 4 or higher, we would evolve. We're chapter 3, correct?
Yes.
Crap.
No evolution.
Next up.
Me. I will focus any player's breach.
I know
You mean
Mickey
Mickey, right?
likes rush.
What? Well, that's when my healing starts. That's one of the reasons why I do it.
Is the healing thing all of your breaches open or just
3?
3.
Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
go for it.
And it's any one, so you want to do this expensive or
Not
something?
necessarily, because
Okay.
this opens with 5. If I turn this once, it's still
You
at
can't
10
afford it.
to open it.
Yeah, but
That plus 1
I keep
damage.
doing it every turn. Well,
Well,
Your
I
call.
mean, that's true.
your
I
call.
could... Alright.
And plus,
I'll
I
do-
got a thing that helps with.
I'll do this.
focusing.
And that is... Oh, that's just your... That's not your fancy one. Okay, that's fine.
No, that's
All right.
why.
So...
I'll do you there. And then I have 4.
I think I know which is the next gym to go when we replace it.
The middle one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been cost. It was one of the reasons why it sat
yeah.
there. It's not awful. It's
It's
just...
not awful, but I mean, like,
I'm going to buy
In the beginning,
Force
it's like-
Transfusion. And I am done.
bam! It's a wild. Oh, that thing
Anybody
is
got 6
considered
either?
a minion. Minion. I have 5.
I got 5 also.
I haven't gone yet, right?
Not this round.
We got 2
I have a
people.
chance to maybe do it if you let me take the wild.
Go, if you have a chance, go for it, because I can't. And Gary can't, right?
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
To chamber or to the boss?
I'll do chamber.
For 1.
And I'll prep another one. And I'll buy nothing. And oh, maybe I won't. Oh, it's only 1 card. I thought I'd have a chance. I really don't. No, it is money, but it's only
still
going to
gonna
be
be
5. I
Yeah,
forgot I
no,
haven't
no.
bought anything
Okay,
yet.
I
So if you
gotcha.
guys don't want me to do that or just continue, we can back it
You
up.
can-
It was
you
easy.
can-
Nah,
yeah.
just leave
Just
it, I
okay.
guess.
So go and
Alright.
spend your money.
Yeah, spend your
I guess I
money.
should spend the money
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
shouldn't I?
Otherwise, you're wasting a turn doing
All right.
Don't forget you have charges now.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should actually think about doing that.
Oh, because you
Maybe
could
not.
just do 7 straight up to the pod.
Is it
He's
a
a
minion?
minion,
It is
yeah.
a minion.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 for you eventually.
I think first, though, I'm going to pay 4 for this. That in. That flips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cutter.
Alright, so,
If there's no pod in play, does that mean we can choose that effect and nothing happens?
what's that?
So this the first one's resolve the persistent effect of the pod with the most life 3 times.
I think this is considered a pod. Oh, it doesn't have a...
It doesn't have an effect. I don't think it's a
He's
pod
saying, can
either.
we choose that
Can we choose
there's
it
no
if
pods?
there's no pods in there? Or is it a forced,
We
you
must
gotta
choose
take
the
the
other one.
ore?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Most games are...
The
take
grim
the
rule
worst.
is
Yeah,
take
the
the
grim rule.
worst.
Alright, so, set up that. Or, no, I
You're
mean,
doing a damage to
doing
something.
a deal. Damage to that. Set up a new one.
Yeah, I think keeping that pod under control is gonna be,
Well, we lose if they get 7 out, right?
yeah.
That's a lot.
I will take...
I have a feeling like if we're going down 6 things is just going to be nuts.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna do 4. And I don't have that open yet, so I can't heal. And I'll go ahead and take this, so I will do what I was going to do first.
Nemesis.
Remove. Power 2. Unleash. Any player suffers 1 damage and discards 2 gems. If both of those gems cost 0, it evolves.
Oh.
What's the deal?
It's the discard 2.
It doesn't happen yet, but
Right. Discard 2 if both of them are 0.
And we can't get rid of it.
Right.
can't get rid of that one.
So somebody needs a higher gem in their hand.
I have one in my hand
I
now.
currently
but-
have one, but I don't want to hold it for a whole round.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Same here.
But if I buy nothing but gems for the next round,
Good job, Jeb.
You're welcome.
this one goes off. So I guess you need to find out if you can cheese the game or not, right?
What is it?
Resolve the persistent effect of the pod with the most life 3 times. There's no pod, so I assume because of that you can't do it. Or breeding chamber gains 5 life.
Alright, so looked at the rule book and it said if you can't do one of them, you have to pick the other. So the breeding chamber is gaining 5 life. Fun. And then didn't that need to lose 1?
Right, that was the next thing, and then
Yep.
we needed a
Draw a
card.
card.
I was trying to figure out when does this get triggered. At the end of the Nemesis turn. Okay.
If it has 11. Right?
Yeah, it would have if y'all hadn't been picking on it.
Alright.
Leviathan Hatchling,
Crap.
immediately if this is chapter 4 or higher evolve. Nope. And then persistent, it'll do 1 damage to Gravehold.
Ooh, no shields. I like that.
It's a basic.
Oh.
I assume shields are
Alright.
going to be...
Yeah. So flip a card.
Don't. Oh,
It's already second end, so it's not stuff.
yeah.
It's hot stuff. Don't make me spend more time drawing on it.
Wasn't stuff in New Zealand a bad word?
Hot stuff. Alright, 1 damage.
2?
Oh, there's so much. He puts 3 on that, and it's at 9, so if I dropped it, it would still be 11. So maybe it's not worth doing a damage to the chamber.
Okay.
So I guess I'll do it to the minion. And then I can...
You're mixing tokens!
Oh. I'll prep that. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 money. I'll buy
Nice.
the big diamond. And organize that. And that's the end of my turn.
He said Oregon. Wild.
If you guys don't have a reason to do it, I will. Because I can have somebody focus a breach.
Really?
Alright, so...
Because I have my Focus of Breach card. So I could pick myself and open it for free.
Alright.
I'm okay with that unless
I don't know if Gary has any...
No, I'm thinking if I don't go, I might be able to keep my gem
Do
for
that?
this. Depending on if
Oh.
I'm next or he's next, but
if you don't go.
if I don't
Oh,
go,
okay.
because I don't want to throw away this gem.
No, I hear you.
So
I would rather not be.
I'll
Do it.
Okay, so this is deal 1. If it's a minion, another one. So I can actually hit that and put it down to 7 and 3 would keep it under. So yeah, 2 to the
this one?
chamber. I can focus that. I mean, whatever that.
Prep.
Prep that. And then I'll play Brain Knife, gain a charge. Any ally focuses their closed breach with the lowest focused. Oh, I forgot about that.
That's fine, because that's higher.
But it's the one with the
The
lowest,
lowest, so
focus
it would
cost.
be the 3.
It's the 3 one.
That's what I wanted to do.
There you go.
Oh, it is? Oh, I thought you were pointing at the 4.
Well, I mean, that would have been the best, but
Okay. And then
I thought you had the same card I did, but I mean, it still lets me open one for free.
Right. So I've got 3. I wonder if I should buy another one of those.
Brain knives?
Yeah. Because then
Sure.
that way I can focus on getting you 2 guys.
Yeah, and then it gives you free charges, so it's not like a useless card afterwards, because...
So buy that, and then...
Yeah.
It's that way. And that's it for me.
Cutter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I hope Nemesis is next and not me. Well, otherwise I have to hold on to it.
Focus any player's breach. I'm going to focus my own. Any player may prep a spell. Anyone?
I can't because I didn't focus.
I think I'm full, so
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah,
I could have if I focused.
that's all right. And then
Get it
I think
together, Gary.
keep
Focus.
this in hand, and I'll spend 3 to go ahead and open this. Flip the pile, draw 4.
You hoping that's not you?
I hope it's Nemesis because I want to discard.
Nemesis.
Alright, so this happens.
So unleash. Any player suffers...
Well, unleash.
Oh,
Do that first.
so 3 life. So it's at 10. I was going to say you could just leave the 5 single. Any player suffers 1 damage and discards 2 gems.
So that has
If
to be
both of
all
those cost 0, evolve. But
Well, it will cost 3, so we're not evolving that card.
nice.
Trying to prevent
Delay
that,
the inevitable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this guy hits Gravehold for 1.
Yep,
Or did you draw a card for the Nemesis?
I did not. Attack. If there are no pods in play, Breeding Chamber gains 5 life.
Ah, well,
That's not a pod.
no,
No.
it's a minion.
Oh, that's a minion.
Otherwise, Gravehold suffers 4.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. So at the end of the Nemesis turn, we haven't been saying it, but if that's ever more than 11, then at the end of the Nemesis turn, I believe it
Lose
says
10?
lose 10 and draw a card from the pod deck, put it into play.
I thought we already defeated a pod card.
We did.
defeated regular minion.
Didn't we?
No, I think we did hit it.
You're
pod.
not supposed to go in that
Yeah,
pile.
there was a
Oh.
pod that came out from a card
Oh,
earlier.
it started,
Yeah.
I think.
And this has no shields on it, so immediately read Evolve Deck card E10.
Crap.
Electric Pod appears.
Oh.
An electric pod surges into your vision, sizzling with power. You sense it overflowing with energy. It ignores you completely, hunting the survivors you brought with you. Place this card next to Electric Pod. When Electric Pod is discarded, read the back of this card. Do not read any more cards in the deck. So
Oh,
this
that's
goes-
really neat.
Oh boy. So
Now I want to kill it to see what the card says.
it's probably going to be like you save some people, right?
Hey, if it gives us something
Yeah.
good, I'll take it.
I'm up.
Yes, you are.
I'm doing 1.2. I guess this because it's doing more damage to Gravehold than the other one is. I will do that. I'm going to spend 2 to get a charge. Draw 5.
Guess I'll be the one responsible.
Oh, thanks, Jeb. Yeah, I'll pluck that guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and prep. Let me Let me have a 5 economy.
Yep.
I wanted that last turn, but I kept that evolved. It's more
Preventing
important.
the evolving is way more important. At least I think.
I think so too. We don't know. You are correct. Nemesis.
Nothing. 1 to Gravehold.
Gravehold, and then 3. So
3 total. So it's at 24.
And then, to discard, spend 6 Aether, power of 2. It'll evolve or unleash twice, and Gravehold suffers 2 damage.
Well, both of those suck.
They do. That's a hard decision. Decide if it's upgrades or do all that other crap because we don't know what the upgrade's going to do.
Right. But it's probably worse.
I'm sure it is. Wild.
I don't have anything spectacular. I got lots of economy.
Wait a second. So
Lots of economy. Can you spend 6?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I guess that's better than wasting it.
I
but
can
it's
get I can
cards.
get that.
If you go again. He's got 6 in his hand, I think.
Oh.
Immediately. Yeah, I've got 6.
Go ahead then.
So I think we should let you go wild.
Okay, so
Jed's going wild.
1 damage to the...
It's censored for the game. Jebs has gone wild. You can
What's
get
that?
the DVDs for $29.95.
Alright, so this is 2, discard this to make it 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And I don't know, should I just hold the 1?
I don't know. I like cycling the ones out.
I do, yeah. Okay, I'll discard it.
That's
So
up to you.
I got rid of that.
That is a blessing.
Who's next? Oh, please let it be me. Nemesis.
Nothing. 3 damage total.
So it's
2
down to
things that happen.
21.
Another critter. 3 shield, 1 life. Immediately, if this was chapter 5, evolve. Persistent. Any player suffers 2 damage.
Holy crap, there's so many bad things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not even pods in play yet.
1 life.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1 pod in play, yes. Come on, Jeb.
Carry. I do 1 point. I think we were continuously doing this one. Or should I do that? Does anybody have more than 1 point coming up? No.
No, I was thinking just toss the ones on that guy.
Yeah, but I don't want to keep everything out, do we?
That's fine. Do that because...
That card might be...
Yeah.
Could be something good. You never know. Or it could crush us like a grape.
Mm-hmm.
3 to turn that so I can play 2 spells.
Very nice.
And I'm done.
It should be me, right? Yeah, found the hot stuff.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, so I can deal 1 damage. I guess the odds are better. What do you have out? Deal 3. That one does not. That deals 1. Alright, so I'll hit that thing. Just in case Mickey goes before me. Prep that. And then I've got 2 brain knives.
Ooh.
So I get 2 charges, and I don't know how you guys want to do the focusing. Because Mickey, you're already good with your thing, right?
I am, but I mean,
yeah,
everybody having the +1 helps, but...
That would get you just to open it, right?
Close to open.
But
I
it's
have
probably
very-
more cost effective to get rid of his highest, right?
Yeah.
So hit Mickey twice. Because that saves a lot more money, right?
It'll come my way eventually.
Yeah. And then...
I mean, the only thing I was thinking is at this point, I don't have a ton of spells yet.
Well, you know what you need to
you
focus
need to
on.
buy, right?
Well, I know, but I
And then
just
I've got
saying.
2... see, I don't know if I should take the damage or get the thing ready for you guys to draw 2. I'll take the damage.
Always the problem with this game is how
Take
to
the
spend your
damage.
monies.
Alright, so that's it for me.
Nemesis.
I was hoping for some...
Nothing. 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 to this.
So
And
it's down to
then-
18.
Any player suffers 2 damage.
Gee, I wonder who you guys want that to happen to.
You did this to you.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose.
If there are no pods in play, breeding chamber gains 8 life. Otherwise, any player suffers 4.
Aw.
Somebody's suffering 4.
Can you take that, Mickey?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, I mean...
You probably don't want to take another hit.
No, I really don't.
Cutter.
Alright. That's not that expensive. Alright, I'm going to focus any player's breach, so focus your breach. So you,
Does it have to be lowest or...
nope, this is the card from the
Should I do-
supply. And then any player may prep a spell, so you just focused it, so I guess you could prep it if you want.
Yeah, he can, but I can't do anything.
Alright. And then,
Oh, did you want to do the one spell?
yeah, I do, actually.
So let's pause the game because we have to read.
Oh, you did the damage to that?
Yeah, I forgot to
should've
do
had
that
first.
damage first.
Alright. Electric pod defeated. The survivors in your cave are clearly relieved as the electric pod crumbles into the ground, its essence no longer bound. You're able to harness a bit of its dissipating energy. The player who discarded electric pod gains 2 charges. Return this card
excellent.
to the Evolve deck.
Look at that.
That was sweet. Okay. Alright, and then, so to continue my turn, I have 4 to spend. So, do I buy something at this point, or do I open that last thing?
I think force transfusion would be worthy.
What?
Alright.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
I mean,
looking
free
for.
charges.
Well, I mean, I'm already sitting at 3.
Yeah. I think everybody should have one of those.
And then, yeah, we'll go like that. Pick
I
one.
might need help opening breaches, though.
See what we can
I
do
don't
for
know
you.
if anybody has that skill at the moment.
Mr. Son of a Breach. Hey, what's that say, Gary?
Stop.
Ton foots.
Alright, so I can deal 1 damage. If this damages a minion, deal an additional. I guess I should hit the hatchling.
Would that deal damage? Take a shield off and then do a damage?
Mm-mm.
It says deal 1 damage, period. If this damages a minion, deal an additional.
It's perfectly
just
described.
saying that
Additional
if
damage is added to the attack
Okay.
that it occurs on.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll hit the Leviathan hatchling for 2. Do that, and then I've got 4 to spend, which I will grab a force transfusion. That's it for me.
Ambrim.
Oh, excellent. Focus any player's breach, Jeb.
Thank you. Ooh, should I do the big one?
You should get some more open.
Okay.
Good gosh.
Deal 1 damage. Let's
Yeah.
go to the shield. And then deal 3 damage. If I had 3 or more charges, I don't, but we can take
Killing that thing is beautiful.
Leviathan out.
I don't want to say what I want to say because if I
No,
say it, it's
don't
going to get
say
worse.
it. Do not say it. This game is brutal. Do not ever say it.
I have 5 money. Should I buy the gem?
Oh, you don't have the 3rd spot open yet.
I don't, but I also don't have
Oh, you mean
the
this
big
gem?
red gem.
Oh, I thought you bought it earlier. If you
I
don't have it,
I've
then get it.
I've never gotten to the 5.
I had it in my
money.
mind that both of us bought it early. But it was Mickey who bought it, right?
I think so.
That one.
5. All right.
Oh, crap.
Next player. There's a wild in there.
There it is.
I am not sitting on anything beautiful.
I've got a ton of money.
I pass. Sometimes I wonder if we should
I can.
always give the same person wild once we do, because make that person a super awesome. I don't know.
I don't know. I can do my healing thing to get me at least a half life.
I think getting him health first is
Yeah, that might be
priority
the
because
best.
we have Nemesis,
Yeah.
and then we shuffle, and we could have 3 turns of Nemesis.
Alright,
if
so-
ugly things happen.
Prep the spark. Crumbling Compound. I'll discard a crystal. So that gives me 4, 5, 6, 7 with a heal.
Nice.
So with 7,
You can open for 4 as well.
that's not a bad
to
idea.
let
It's
you
4
know.
and a 3.
Yeah.
And I could...
Or you could put a charge and get a 5 spell.
Yeah, but I feel like getting some spells going and opening that's pretty good. So I'll take the 2 in this and
Open up your last breach.
and take this card. Like that. Like keep it like that.
Holy cow, I didn't realize he got so low.
Oh yeah. There were what, like 3 or 4 turns?
That's true.
Nemesis.
I need to worry about that soon here.
Alright.
Any player suffers 2 damage.
I'll take it.
I can go down to 3. I mean,
If something comes up where lowest
that's
player
true.
takes
That's
it,
true. That's true.
I'll take it for now.
Immediately read Evolve Deck card E11.
Marked for extermination. The spawning horror senses which of you is at your weakest and does its best to separate you from the group. You can feel it stalking you, moving in for the kill. Place this card next to the player with the lowest life. Return this to the Evolve deck when the game ends. Do not read any more cards.
Oh.
So it just sits next to you. Maybe something will trigger it? Oh, the player with the Evolve deck card E11 in front of them suffers 5 damage.
Oh my goodness.
When
that
that thing
goes off,
When
What-
it goes,
can
it's
you
got
get rid
3
of it?
power.
3 power.
2 discards, spend
Spent
7.
7.
I just got rid of 7. Crap. Somebody help me.
And that goes back in, you said?
It just sits here right now.
At the end of the game.
Right, so this card never stops being
Right,
the
there
boss.
might be other cards that target him.
And that card
What's the
doesn't
second?
evolve or anything. Okay.
Crap.
Make you better hope I go next.
That's really bad.
Well, even if this
Oh,
thing
yeah,
goes
yeah.
twice, it can't trigger that.
Make you better be grateful when I go next.
Nemesis. Player suffers 2. I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
This comes off.
Oh no.
Unleash, which is 3.
3 life to it.
Gravehold suffers 3.
Down
Shoot.
to 15.
The players collectively discard 2 prep spells. Then if any player has a prep spell that costs 4 or more, evolve.
Well,
So you get
we
rid
can
of 2
only get rid of the 2 that we have
And then
out.
now if we had a spell left, so you could have gotten rid of the
It's just
4,
discard though, right? It's not
Yeah,
yes.
destroy.
So you could get rid of the higher cost on purpose just to
Right.
keep that from evolving.
But that's good that we don't have to deal with it.
Cutter.
Okay.
It's one step closer to healing again.
Alright, one of you guys.
Ooh, is that the breach
Yep.
thing?
Focus
And then-
on the player's breach,
and then
that's
spell
how you
in
can put a
hand.
spell.
If you don't mind me
Go for it,
doing
Jeb, because you got the 2 that you can't do yourself, so
So I'll put
which will be
that.
coming my way.
Oh yeah, that's what, one thing I was going to say was since mine only affect allies, then
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then I'm going to prep Force Transfusion. I'm going to prep... I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to prep Spark. And I'm going to pay 2 for a charge, so that thing's
Yeah.
going to be more.
nice.
Stack your deck. Wild. I unfortunately don't have a reason to go.
I do because I'm spending this whole turn saving Mickey.
I would very much appreciate that too.
Then go.
This will deal 2 damage to something.
So either one of these off, 2 of those, or... I haven't even looked at the boss yet. Maybe we'll
It's
just
at
outlast
E?
the boss, right? Because that's not a loose
Yeah, it's
condition,
at
this one.
E.
Yeah, hit that for 2. Because if it unleashes it... and then I can put that down. And then I've got the Crumbling Compound. Ooh, I
You
can't
don't
save
have 7?
Mickey. Crap.
Well, storm in your
Yeah,
hand
I'll hold
and draw better.
Because I counted the one that I was going to discard. That sucks.
So you only have 6?
Yeah.
But he's drawing 2 cards if
Yeah.
if he does nothing.
So I'll do nothing, I guess. So end of turn.
Did you whiff it? Oh my gosh.
Not saving Mickey.
Wow.
That's really bad.
Wow. No, I might be able to get Gary or you to save yours.
You just gonna make us draw?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna charge twice.
One damage. I'll hit the shield thing. And then I've got 2 brain knives. And this is what I drew. So I get 2 charges, and Gary focuses twice.
Does that have to be the lowest?
The lowest one focuses, yeah.
So once, twice.
And then I'm thinking of spending the 6, put 1 on there, have both of you draw 2.
If my card comes up, if you do that, I think I saved myself.
I don't know what your hand's looking like.
No.
No? So should I just hold it then?
Actually,
Because if I hold it, then there's
it's
even
a possibility.
bigger risk.
Yeah,
I think you should do it.
I think
Okay.
so too.
Because
So you buy the
So-
charge and then spend it?
Crumbling compound is 4 if I discard that, so 6 total. Spend 2 to get the last charge. Activate it.
Well, just finish spending your money first.
Okay, so I got 4 to buy.
Yeah.
I think I was going to buy this one. Alright, and then now I'll activate
And
this.
we both draw 2?
Yes, all allies draw 2. Gotta have some.
I believe I can do it now.
I can too.
Awesome. Oh,
So
useful.
whoever comes up.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Nemesis, unfortunately, any player suffers 2 damage.
Jeb, looks like your turn. Unless,
Okay.
I can take
No,
it.
that's fine. I mean, I just can't do it too many more
Timer
times.
comes off
Well, either
here,
can anybody else.
which puts that dangerously
I know.
close to
So
having-
if we shuffle bad, I'm in trouble.
To discard 2 gems that cost 3 or more.
Wow.
Power 2, resolve the persistent effect of the pod with the most life 4 times. Or Breeding Chamber gains 5 life and any player suffers 2 damage.
What level are we on? 3s?
2.
2s. Sheesh.
Oh, so there's...
Nobody wants to do
Nobody
it.
wants to. They're all in the same order.
Gosh.
No.
And how much does that do? 5 exactly.
I really want an app for this.
Yeah, that's what I was. When I was reading the rules, I was like, I wonder if Gary knows if there's an app or not. 'Cause figured
I
you
don't
would.
know. But it's such a simple thing that there probably is.
It's one of those things where, like,
Alright, so first
Mickey
things
Breed.
first.
Save Mickey!
Spark for the last shield.
nice.
Discard crystal to make that for 4, 6, and 7. Save Mickey.
Whew. Mickey likes being saved.
Unfortunately, I got a handful of spells, and I can only play 1. I'll do the most damage one. Yeah, I need to open some more stuff. I'm done.
It's going to be a couple turns
1,
before I
2,
can
3, 4, and
help you
5.
there.
Wild, wild, wild!
The only reason I'd want to go is because it gets me closer to those brain knives to help Gary. That's the only plus I have.
I would be...
You'd be doing.
I'd be doing that stuff.
You'd kill
Did
that
you have a
thing.
spark?
Yeah, he's got a spark to kill.
Yeah, I got a
And
spark
then-
to kill and then to the big guy
Yes,
finally.
because mine would
You're
be a
probably
waste
the
on
best.
that.
Okay. Alright. So, I shall go. I will spark the minion. I will force transfusion. Deal 3 damage, and if I have 3 or more charges, which I do, gain a charge. So I gain a charge. It's on my +1, so it does 4 damage total.
So the boss is at 46.
We finally hit him.
I will prep
2, 3, or more.
Fire Chakram. And I will Crumbling Compound and discard a crystal to make it a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nice.
Wow.
8, I will... you know what, I think I'll keep 1 in hand. And what does this one do?
That's when it's
5
in
if
the
you
third
put it
spot.
number 3.
I'm going to take one of these and a charge.
Yeah, you will.
Then discard this stuff, keep this in hand, and draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nemesis. This comes off. Humming Hive. Persistent. Any player will suffer 2 damage and it evolves. So there's no preventing its evolving.
Oh, but it's got the...
It does.
4
It has
slots.
a lot. But it has 2 shields and 7 health.
Holy crap.
Mickey could
That's
do the
gonna
7
go-
health after we...
We could ping it twice, right?
Yep, if you can ping it, I can finish it.
It's a basic, too.
Wow. Oh!
Nemesis. This goes off.
No!
Or I could even try to...
Resolve the persistent effect of a pod. There is none. So Breeding Chamber gains 5 life and any player suffers 2 damage. Which means this is going to happen.
Do you mind taking it, Gary?
I can.
I have my heal. So if I take 2, it'll... what will that put you at?
5.
If I take 2 and then put 1 back on, I'll be at 4.
Yeah.
Right, but you can consistently...
I know.
heal, like,
Well, when it
hands.
comes back through... So,
That's what I
you
was
want me to
gonna
do
say.
it?
It's a
been taking a
toss-up. I
while.
don't know.
I'll do it. I'll take the chance.
Alright.
Even if there's a card that comes in and deals 5? Okay.
Well, then this is going to... Any player suffers 2.
Oh.
So I'll take that. Then he evolves, so we get a first sticker, right?
What? What?
Yep, first sticker goes on.
What?
Or does it go on the bottom circle?
It goes on the bottom and
I
works
think
its way up.
bottom,
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, because you cover up the other ones. And
Oh, we haven't
Caustic
even
Larva, persistent,
God.
unleash, and evolve.
10 life?
We might be playing this one again.
Breeding Chamber loses 10, and a pod comes out.
I'm really glad you took your ability, Mickey. 2 shields and 5. Persistent Gravehold suffers 1. Great. Great, great, great.
Ready?
Nope.
No.
No, I am.
Oh, I was
You don't
like,
have a choice.
what? Oh, Mickey.
I just know it's not Nemesis for the rest of the round.
That's helpful. Alright, so it's something for 3?
There's 2 things with shields.
Well, that's only going to take away 1 shield off of
Or,
something,
yeah,
or
that's what I said, or-
drops that thing
Yeah.
to 7.
Probably the 7.
Which I could actually get rid of this turn if you wanted me to, or save it, and then try to build back up.
The only problem is nobody has small stuff to hit that shield thing. Like, my next...
Well, I mean, I'm coming. I got 1 getting ready to come out. It's not a bad
think
idea.
that's good
That's
idea.
how.
Alright.
So
You're gonna
yeah,
do it
hit that for that. Then I'm going to. I'll prep a spark. Or that, in case that other thing comes out. One of you guys can focus a breach. And one of you guys can prep a card in hand.
Ooh.
Go for it. I can't. I have no place to put it.
Uh,
It's almost not a bad idea to prep a spark just because of...
yeah, I was hoping to have one, but I've got my basic thing.
And then 2, 3, 4, and a heal.
I realized that as the game was going on that your heal's not coming up as often as when he
More
buys
cards
more
you buy,
cards.
yeah.
So I'm going to take 1,
leaves you 2.
1, it leaves me 2. I'm going to clear that, and then I'm going to immediately take a charge back.
That it for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, it's me. Alright, I can deal one. If it's to a minion, deal another. So, no choice. I'll hit the evolve guy. So he takes one off.
Which one is the...
This one. And then I will prep this spell, and I've got 3 money. I don't know if I should take a charge. I have to do it. So I spend the 3, and I'll take a charge. That's it for me. Am I the one shuffling?
Nemesis. Alright, any player suffers 2 damage and evolve. So we need a new sticker. Jeb's got the most life. That would put him even with Mickey.
So I'm taking what, 2?
Looks like it. Gravehold will suffer 1. Unleash twice and hot stuff will suffer 3 damage.
I'm almost dead now.
Unleash twice means that gets 6.
6. And I take 3?
Yep.
Well, I'm not
I
taking
forgot
more.
about that card.
You got 1 life.
Yeah.
Cutter.
Wow. Stupid marked.
Take the last shield off that guy. And prep a spell. Prep a spell. And I'll keep the 1 crystal, and I'll spend 2 crystals for a charge. And then I will draw 4.
Nemesis. Any player suffers 2 damage.
Not me.
I go to 3 or Mickey goes to 2.
I don't care. What do you want? Which way do you want to do it?
I think you should take it because you can at least get back up to 3
And evolve, right?
and evolve. Gravehold suffers a point.
Is that 13 now?
Yep, 13.
Wow, I was trying so hard to keep that thing from evolving.
To discard, spend 7 Aether. It's got power of 2. Unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 4. Then if Gravehold has 13 or more, we evolve.
Oh, well, it won't have 13 or more.
No. Wild.
Probably Mickey, right?
Uh,
You can put 4, 5 damage on that thing.
yeah.
Or 4 and a shield.
Oh yeah, 4 because
I
I'm
almost
the
feel like
next
the
one.
spark should be hitting shields, but...
Yeah, I think I'm next because...
Or me.
Oh yeah, one of us. But if I go, I can do 3 to it.
I
Which
can
would,
also do 3.
Yeah, so
So
I agree.
me.
Yeah.
So hit a shield, is that what you said,
Yeah.
right? And then hit that guy for 4.
Which leaves it in kill zone for
Yeah.
either
And I
of
gain a
us.
charge because of that, which is really good. Oh, no, I don't, because I didn't have it at the
Didn't have
time.
3, yeah.
And then I will cast that from spot 3 to... So that's 4, 5, 6. Do I just put on the 3 charges?
That's what I'm like. Mickey's
I
gotta
mean,
make
it's
a
7.
decision.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's buy a card or 1 away from being able to deal 7 on the board.
Right.
Seems pretty huge.
It does.
To a minion.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
no, I
making
know.
it
I
clear,
under. Yeah, you're right. I mean, just so that.
But it's always going to keep the chamber in check if these are gone.
Okay,
So.
I'm taking all charges.
Alright, so doing 3,
And you gain a charge, right?
and I gain a charge. 3. Focus. Hot stuff.
I don't know if I should waste the deal 3 to the shield thing.
And we got this or the boss.
It's at 7, so that would put it to 4. And if it unleashed twice, it would still be under.
And you can
11.
hold on to it.
Well,
I
you
mean,
can't-
I'd rather hold on to it because, well, no.
Well, you can't always think of it like wasting the extra damage, because if that thing stays on the board, what's it doing?
If you get rid of its shield, Mickey could...
Then I can one-shot it. I mean...
Okay, that's a good point. I will use it to get rid of the shield, because you can deal 5, right?
It may not be optimal, but it's what we got.
Yeah. Prep 2. I've got 3 to spend, so I think I am going to take a charge. That's it for me. Oh, thank goodness.
Go hot stuff.
Alright, so I can deal 1 and 2.
How much is... This is 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
you
why
don't need to worry about that. So maybe pluck this for 1 and that for 2? Something like that? Or all to the big guy?
6, and then if I take 3 off of that, that puts it at 4. I'll do it all to the chamber. So 3 damage to it. And then I can prep that. And then I got 2 brain knives. So Gary, 2 focuses, or 2, yeah, 2
It has to be
focuses.
the 2 lowest?
Yeah.
I assume I can do this even if it's covered, right? Because this one would be the first. And then that would be the lowest.
And then I get 2 charges. And then I've got 1 money, which I can't do anything with. So I guess I'm just going to hold that. That'll be it for me.
Okay, Gravehold suffers 1.
So it's down to 12.
12. Timer comes off.
What is that thing?
Spend 7. If it's wild, I can do it.
Really?
If we get the wild.
To discard this, we have to evolve it.
What?
What else does it do?
Power of 2. Unleash twice. The player with the lowest life suffers 3 damage.
I can't take 3.
Which means we have to evolve it or let Jeb die.
How do we evolve it?
On
We
your
put a
turn,
sticker
I
on it.
guess.
It doesn't evolve the card until the next
Right.
time it evolves.
I
It just gets it closer to...
mean, if I take 3, then...
We can't afford to have that go off.
Right.
Well, we don't have to do it yet, right?
Nemesis.
Now we have to do it.
No. No, suffers 1.
We have, yeah, on our turn. So it
Timer comes
Grateful's
off
at
here,
11.
so this happens. Unleash twice, which means this gets 6, which is at 10 now.
Yeah.
So not quite enough to do its thing. Gravehold suffers 4 damage.
So it's down
Then
to
if
7.
it's a 13 or more, it's not. This timer comes off. Power of 2. Unleash twice. The player with the most expensive prep spell destroys it. If that spell costs 4 or less, or no spell was destroyed, we will evolve.
So, Mickey...
Well, it's not until timers.
Timer.
Gotcha. And there's
Cutter.
no way to get rid of it?
Correct.
Alright, so... I'm going to deal 5 to Sweetheart there.
That's a pod. That is there.
And then I guess I need to evolve that, right?
Yes.
Because we lose if we don't, so we might as well try
Put a
it.
sticker on it, but then it's discarded.
What level is that at 2? So, of course it's going to come out late in the game.
So that gets discarded, but when it comes out next
Next
time, then we
game or
have to
whatever.
do the
Yeah.
thing. Alright, and then I will... prep that, and then I will gain 1 and heal 1. And then, I don't have any more there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will spend 2 for a charge, and then I will, I guess I'll take a fire thingy. And if you guys think I should, I can pluck that thing.
That's what I was debating, if we should pluck it or wait for the next minion. Although I kind of think plucking it keeps the unleashed thing in check. The pods won't come out.
I mean, we don't know what the pod looks like until it comes out. But they haven't been very friendly, so I don't know. I mean, I'm okay doing it however you guys
I'm
think.
good if you do it.
You have an opinion?
Talking about blowing your charges for 7 damage?
Yeah, to keep that in check.
Yeah, probably, because it's one creature now versus
Alright.
a creature eventually.
Right.
Boom.
So 7 damage to it. Gary.
Focus of Breach. 1 point of damage. Are we even going to think about trying to take the boss out, or?
Well, we got
should
to.
we just wait?
There's no way we can get through that deck. I don't
Alright.
think.
I'll hit him for 1.
So he's at 45.
I mean, if we could get some huge attacks going, that would actually be...
I just can't.
We've had to save ourselves a couple times. We couldn't
that's
afford to
the-
go after him.
And I realize now, having to buy charges, all the economy going towards that means I can't get spells.
6.
Did I leave my
Five
phone
of
upstairs
this.
again?
And charge. Done.
Now the question is, who wants to go?
I can open that breach for you, Jib.
Open a breach for Jeb. I could set myself up to heal that on my next turn.
Oh, that's your ability, isn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, that's kind of important. I think I've got enough money to open the breach. I mean, if I had to choose between the Gravehold and...
Yeah, but money lets us draw 2 cards. There's
Yeah,
all kinds of
that's
stuff
true.
going on now. I mean, I don't know how many spell cards you have, but
I don't know. I think I should be healing that soon.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, I think that's
Go ahead.
the healing's the best.
Alright, so I have 1 point of damage. Let's hit the boss again.
44.
Prep you. 2, 3, 4, 5. I will buy big damage.
Oh, it's so awful. Oh, it's too stressful.
Okay.
This game stresses you out.
It's supposed to be fun.
It's one of those things where like you try to find a strategy, but there's so many variables.
know.
It's like,
I know.
Well, you can spend your money 4 ways.
All
and
right.
It's like, which was... Alright,
Oh, hammer him.
so, 3 damage to the boss.
41.
I get enough charges. I take them all off and heal Gravehold for 5.
Ooh, Gravehold's back up to 12. 5.
Lots of spells. And 2 monies, which will put another charge out.
Oh, bring it back up. Bring it back up.
Oh, come on.
What are you hoping for?
Not Nemesis.
Well, guess what you got? You got a nemesis.
So,
That comes off.
and there's no way to stop that, right?
No way to stop
And
it.
what is it? Unleash twice, the player with the most expensive prep. Okay.
Draw a card from the pod deck and place it into play, or Gravehold suffers 6.
I don't want to... Gravehold suffering 6 is just like Gary just wasted all that effort.
I know. Or you could look at it like Gary
Put it
made
in a
it so
pot.
we...
Oh,
or
yeah, that we
Gary
could- yeah.
made it so we could handle that card.
Yeah. Another pod coming out. They have the freaking shields.
Right, and it could be pick on
Right.
2 damage to that.
To Gravehold. Yeah.
Enough to where 6 is the better option.
Let it go down, and we can hope that Gary just ramps... He can spend all his money for charges.
So Gravehold's at 6.
Mhm.
Who's next? If it's Nemesis. It is, isn't it? No. Gary's got some crazy stuff built up over there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get the freebie,
Can-
but
I
have a
do...
good hand.
I have the focus thing.
I'd be able
I
to get you
focus
guys
with that
cards.
too, so
What?
I focus with that also.
I'd be able to get both of you guys cards.
Ooh, that's kind of nice too.
What's left in the deck? One Nemesis.
Do you think
We
we
all
need
want it.
2 cards? I mean, no, I'm just...
Well, 2 cards.
Doesn't,
do you-
that's...
like,
I
will
mean,
it
that
tip you?
everything helps. I mean, I kind of vote for the 2 cards right now. That's what I think.
Okay.
Alright, so starting, I will cast this, 3 damage, and then a spark for 1.
You want to pluck him for 1?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 3, 6, 9, 12. If I plug him for 1, it would still
It
break
doesn't
at that one
change.
point. So, yeah, I'll hit it all.
But
on
if
him.
somebody else plucks it for 1 or whatever. I don't know. Go ahead.
Let's
I'll
see
just
how
go
low
for
we
the
can get him
boss,
for
yeah.
the nonce.
Alright, so 4 to the boss, and I gain a charge because I have more than 3. So that's 37.
He's got a lot of life.
Yeah, but we're starting to get
And I
into
can
playing
put it-
more
Yeah,
bigger
I know.
spells,
I
think.
know.
And then I've got 2 to make it 4, 6, 7. So 2 we'll put on here. And I
Even
can...
you 5,
And 5.
which is a top-notch thing.
Top-notch spell, or I could put 2 more things
You could.
back on it. Although I haven't been getting any of these, so maybe I should go with the big...
You should go with that, 'cause
yeah.
that's going to open any second.
You're going to
Yeah.
get stuff open quick,
So
so...
spend that 5, and then spend all the charges
Make you
for
draw 2.
you guys to draw 2.
Mhm.
And then that'll be it for my turn. And the question is, will Mickey go next?
No.
I will. No!
So first, this goes off.
Oh, most
Boom.
expensive
Unleash
spell.
twice, which means this gets...
I have a 2, you have a 0,
6.
Gary has a 4. Ow!
Player with the most expensive spell destroys it, so I'm destroying this.
So,
If it costs 4 or less, no spell was...
Evolve. So this
So
card
it
gets
is
evolved.
evolving.
Yep.
so what's the evolve? When it evolves, do something.
E46. Probably just put the better card in here and remove that one from the game.
Flash of Decay story. The longer you stand in the light of the beam, the more it takes hold on your body. Your knees feel weak. Your legs feel like they can no longer support you. You wobble slightly, leaning against a boulder for support. Banish Flash of Decay. Place card E47 in the Nemesis discard pile. So the card going into the discard is Ray of Desolation. It's a power 1. Unleash twice. The players collectively destroy the 2 most expensive prep spells.
Ouch, is that a basic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Basic
3.
level 3.
Unleash twice.
Oh!
That is going to happen. The player with the most expensive card in their hand discards 2 cards from their hand. Then for each card in that player's hand that costs 2 or more, evolve. So who has the most? I have a 5 card
I've
in my
got a
hand.
4.
I have a 4. I have a 4.
So I'm discarding 2. For each card in that player's hand that costs 2 or more, evolve. So I can throw away zeros and not evolve.
No,
Right?
for each card in your hand, right?
So
If
it
each
wants you
card
to
is
get
in
rid of
that
high
place,
You
cards.
want to
Yeah.
get rid of...
It wants you to keep the garbage.
Yeah. Can you do that?
He can, but he has a garbage hand.
I'd rather have him a garbage hand than
Evolve?
Then
evolve.
card.
Yeah.
I'm
Evolving
still going to
is-
evolve it once
Oh, wow.
by just trashing my 2 best. I have to trash. Well, no, I don't have to
Yeah,
trash
you
the
don't
2
have
best.
to do...
You're
I
just the
can
one that
trash
does it.
that.
And then what's it say for each card?
That's
These are
2
just
or
discarded.
higher.
So I have 1 card that's higher than 2 in my hand.
So it evolves
Once, which is just a sticker.
Which is really good because now...
It has to cycle back.
I had
around.
plans for that
game.
money, though.
Yeah, you did.
Well, yeah, because you heal Gravehold, right? If you got your charge.
Well, the
That
pot,
was
we're
part
getting a
of the plan.
pod now.
Oh, it's a
Right.
bring a pod?
Well, no, where that
Oh,
thing's gonna go
remove
off.
10.
Remove 10, flip a pod. And guess what it's got?
2 shields.
4 life.
Any player suffers 2.
Oh, golly.
Yikes. That's not good.
No, it's not.
Not good at all. And it's me,
Uh,
isn't it?
Cutter.
Oh, thank you.
Well, no, nobody took 2 yet. Oh, that's not yet. It didn't happen yet. Never mind. I hate
So
when I do
preview.
that. All right. Well, pluck a shield or pluck the big guy.
He's at
Well,
37.
yeah, but this is dealing 3.
I know.
Or put the pod down to a respectable level.
I think this is killing us fast.
Yeah.
Okay, take the shield.
I mean, as much as I want to be efficient.
Yeah, I would love to hit the big guy, but...
Breach, and somebody can put a spell out.
I
got
would
a
like
spark.
to. Because I'm going
Go
next,
for it.
and then I could actually do stuff to it.
Alright. And then I will prep a spark, and prep
And
for
one extra.
transfusion. And then with the money, I will just... I'm going to keep this one and buy a charge, and then put this stuff back. Alright.
Hot stuff.
Hot stuff.
Alright, so this to deal 2 to the pod, but it just gets rid of a shield. And then this to deal 3 to the pod, and I don't gain the charge. So 1 away. And I've got 4, which I'm going to spend to put on charges.
This is so close. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if we're going to make it.
I know.
We're
it's
riding the
like,
knife edge here.
yeah, we are.
Oh, wonderful!
Is it? Because you don't have a damage going out.
Gain 2 charges, and Gary, you focus twice.
1, 2. I'll take that.
You almost got us cards.
Oh, almost, yeah. Damn it. What's in here? All garbage. So I will play that, but I'm not spending it, so because I can't. That's it for me.
Wild. He could get us cards.
Let me look at my hand first.
I could.
Anybody could kill
Anybody
that.
could get rid of that. Plus, I could deal.
I can get us cards, or get you guys cards.
That's potentially big stuff.
He'll get us cards before we go.
I know.
Get you guys
Yeah,
cards,
yeah.
and I can kill the pot because I got the prep.
Do it. Is that alright with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
do
right,
it.
so 1 to kill the pod. 2, I assume, to the big guy.
Sure.
So 35.
Start punching him.
And then I've got, I can cast this into the 3rd spot.
Nice.
There.
Those
there.
are going to win us the game, the 5-pointers.
And then I've got the crumbling compound. I can discard that, so I have 4. So 4 buys me 2 charges, and I can spend it to have both of you draw 2 cards. And that would be it for my turn.
Beautiful.
And hopefully you guys are next.
Nemesis.
It is Nemesis. But he's got nothing in line.
So that's
it's
good. Just a card.
Discard, spend 8. Power of 2. Draw 2 cards from the pod deck, place them into play. Do not resolve their persistent effects this turn.
That's not too bad.
What?
Spending 8, though, is...
No, but I mean, like, it buys us 1 turn.
Nemesis.
Nope. It buys us 1 turn of not getting their persistence.
Discard, spend 8. Power 2. Unleash.
Again, another one?
Yeah. If there are 2 Nemesis turn order cards in the turn order discard pile, any player suffers 4 damage. Otherwise, evolve this card.
What? These are so bad.
They are bad.
Now is it
I
our
do
turn?
not have
It
8
has to
money
be our
to spend.
turns. I don't either.
You're up.
Alright. Focus. Deal 1 damage. Yeah.
34.
And let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to spend. So I can't do that. I think getting these spells coming back again and again is going to be worth it.
We just...
If we can get there, we're close. So close.
Oh, crap.
I'm
Did you
done.
forget to put a card back?
It should have been on the bottom.
I believe that's the cutter.
Alright. Deal a damage, deal another damage, and then deal 4 damage. So 6 total.
28. I'm dealing 9 on my turn.
That's what I'm saying.
So we might just
Prep a spell, and that's the big one.
Oh my gosh, you got your big one too.
Prep another spell for 3 damage.
Oh.
I ain't shuffling this time.
I guess I'm taking the blame.
Discard a 4, 5, 6. Nope.
7.
And I heal. I know, isn't that awful?
Why?
Isn't that awful?
Why?
1 away. 1 away. So I can go 2, 4, 6. So next turn I'll probably be able to keep it. So the problem is that.
Yeah.
That hurts so bad.
Draw 2 cards from the pod, please. I'd rather this one go off before that one. If it was the other way around, I think we'd be too screwed.
Okay. Shuffle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't yell
See
at
what you
me.
did.
Don't yell at me.
You did it.
No.
You did.
You're lying.
I am
Or else
not
you would've
lying.
Flipped it.
You give me $5 if I'm not lying?
There's too many negatives in that sentence for me to understand.
It means if I'm not lying, you pay me.
But I don't know anymore. Just flip the damn card. No!
So this goes off.
Yes. What is that one?
Draw
saying?
2 cards from the pod.
Ah.
Their persistence does not happen.
For this turn.
Right.
Yes.
No shields?
No shields.
Ooh.
Breeding chamber
It
gains
gives that 2
2.
life.
The player with the fewest open breaches suffers 2. Oh, God.
Nobody can suffer damage.
Oh.
I can.
Well, this is going to be doing 4 to somebody at some point here.
Oh,
This-
nobody can take
This
that.
loses a charge, and then we actually get a card.
Oh.
Evolve, or Gravehold suffers 3 damage, and any player suffers 3.
If it didn't have the and, I mean,
I feel like I'm going to be eating this 4, so I can't take the 3.
I can take the 3
You
with
can
1
take
left.
the 3, but we got to kill this pod. That's the only way for us not to...
I can kill the pod on my turn.
It's just who comes up next.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If you stacked both the nemesises, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? You want to chance it? So Gary, because Gary can still suck that 1.
Go big or go home, right?
All right. I'm taking the 3 damage.
Gravehold's
and
taking 3.
Gravehold's taking 3.
Gravehold is down to 3 life.
Okay. Ready for it, Jim?
Oh,
How bad did you do? You did the worst you possibly could have.
oh my God.
You actually did. We are done.
Alright, so this goes off.
We're not done.
Pretty close.
Unleash.
So 3.
If there are 2 Nemesis turn order in the discard,
Oh!
any player suffers 4 damage. Otherwise, this card would have evolved. I take 4 damage. It puts 2 into here. Player with the fewest open breaches
It's me and you.
suffers 2 damage. So
I
one-
should
one of
take
us
it
is
because I believe when you lose all your charges when you take it, right?
dead. Okay.
So I take it, but then the extra 1 gets doubled and goes to Greyhold.
I believe so. Do you want me to?
Double check.
Yes,
it.
we should double check.
Okay.
Alright, so since I became exhausted, Mickey was reading down the list. The first thing is if somebody gets exhausted, the Nemesis unleashes twice, which we just put 6 on.
Right. But remember, it's not his.
Right.
He's not doing his thing right now. Or is he?
It'll
the end
happen.
of
Yeah,
it, yeah,
he's not
yeah.
done.
Because this is his turn. Yep. All right. The exhausted player continues to participate in the game as usual, with the following exceptions: you cannot gain life. When a card deals damage to the player with the lowest life, it always deals that damage to a non-exhausted player with his lowest current life. When an exhausted player suffers damage, though, instead Gravehold suffers twice that amount of damage. This includes excess damage when a player initially becomes exhausted. Jeb had 1 extra, so that's going to drop Gravehold to 1. If all players become exhausted, the game ends immediately and the players lose.
Okay.
Alright, so it's all on big guy, right?
I guess so.
Because Nemesis is not going twice.
And then he's doing this thing, right?
Oh, crap.
Wait, didn't we already...
No, we haven't done this yet. We were going down the
'cause
line.
I died from the thing.
Okay.
Crap.
Immediately, if this is Chapter 4 or higher, evolve.
Nope.
Persistent will be unleashed twice.
And he's got 2 shields and a 7.
And then we remove 10
Just bring
from
out
this to
another
bring out a pod.
7 life. Any player discards a card in hand is the effect. No shields.
Alright.
And there's 4 pods out, so 3 more and we lose.
Well, that has to be reshuffled too. We actually made it through everything. That's pretty good.
Well,
I guess not
Wild.
until you need it, right?
crap.
Who has
So
a good hand to reset their amazing damage right now?
I've got
I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 9 damage I can do, and around half of that.
That's
Again, on the
probably
next
the
turn.
best we have coming down the pipe, I think.
Although, I can power this up and take out a minion. But we don't need that right now because these are already in the discard.
Right, I feel like we should just go.
I think it's
all
whoever
out.
can do the most damage the second turn.
Okay, whoever can do the most. It's not me. I don't have
I
good
think
spell
that's
cards.
Jeb.
Okay, so I'll go deal 1, 3 makes it 4, and then this, since it's here, makes it 5 and 4 is 9. So this goes down to 18. Nope, 19. 'Cause that's how math works.
This is close.
And then I'll place
It's
that.
going to be so close.
Place that. Ooh. I've got 4 money. Should I spend it to focus that?
If you
Oh,
have
I
a
don't get the
fourth
plus
spell,
1. I don't get the plus 1. That was what I was shooting for. So I got 4 money. So charges are probably the only thing I can do that will make a difference. But even then,
Sure.
That's
better
something.
nothing. All right. So
It
that's
could
it
happen.
for me.
Cutter.
Alright, so this is coming from the
1 away.
3 spot, so that deals 5. This deals 3, so that's 8.
Down to 11. Wait, you have
Yeah.
5,
I think we're good.
6.
I think we're possible.
6 and 4 is 10.
And then
So it comes down
Three there.
back to the deck again.
really,
Always the shuffle.
somebody can set up a spell and
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Not me, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have a spell!
Oh,
It's weird.
oh yeah,
That
that
opens
opens it
it.
for you. You were all the way around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
He's been doing the 2
Oh, yeah, that's right.
quite frequently.
Awesome. I think we did it.
Mickey saves the day.
My goodness.
Not Jim. Mickey.
It's a good thing you came up first. 'Cause if I came up first, it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh,
And then,
yeah.
Then I have 2, 4 to do that, and I can ping one of those guys.
That's the most bang.
Yeah,
for
but
your buck.
that's all you have. That's
Just kill somebody.
Yeah, that kills somebody.
I
that
don't think
kills-
it matters
No,
since
no, it
we're
does
going
kill
to win.
people Tom. Yeah, I think that's their best bet.
All right.
We are going to win, right? There's only
Hot
2
stuff.
Nemesis cards, right?
Hot stuff.
Alright, so...
Well, if you roll poorly.
He can roll poorly with cards. It's Jim.
So since this 1 is going to him, it's only 1 plus 3 is 4. So that brings him down to 7. And then, oh, you guys don't have anything to open, so I guess I take 2. And then I've got 3 money, which only gets me 1 away. I wanted to get you guys more cards. That's it for me.
And Amram does 10 damage to the boss.
You have 4, and the big one for 5, so 9 and 10. Wow.
Yep. Down to 0. That
Yeah,
was
and that's-
so freaking...
That's how apprentice mages roll.
I'm so exhausted from that battle. Alright, so what's it say?
Fight Spawning Horror. Read the front of card L27 after your first game versus Spawning Horror. If you lost your first game versus Spawning Horror, fight it again. Be sure to follow the losing the game rules on page 20 of the rulebook. If you won, yeah, we did, a game versus Spawning Horror, read the back of this card. If you lost 2 games versus Spawning Horror, read the front of L28. So we get to read the back of this. So you have 2 chances to read the back of it. You don't have to, if you win the second one, it doesn't give you a different thing. So that's cool. With the Nameless Fallen, you are able to channel your power into the breach and force it closed. As soon as it vanishes, sunlight streams through and brightens the area. It is now safe to harvest the pods. The survivors line up to volunteer, eager to support their breach mages however they can. They pack carts full of strange material and return them to camp. Malister is confident in his ability to turn these remains into powerful tools. Read the back of L28. The survivors are all overjoyed at your return, save Zassos, who is hysterical. You closed it? Zassos accuses. I know how to draw strength from the Nameless's breaches. I can save us with their power. Brahma snaps at her former pupil. We will focus our own breaches as always. There is a reason it is forbidden to draw power from the Nameless. Zassos snarls and storms off, vanishing once again into a black portal lost to the void. We don't have time for this, Malister turns his back on the empty ground where Zassos once stood. We still have a war to win. Read the front of card 29. Malister spends the next week crafting the pods into powerful equipment, tailor-made for your needs. Once Malister familiarizes you with your equipment, he heads back to the forge. Open Insight 6 and place all rulebook stickers in the rulebook.
Ooh. Pictures.
Okay, so we opened Insight 6. Insight 6 is more stickers. We put the stuff in the rulebook.
It lets us now manipulate this more, and then it also started talking about silence, which prevents minions from using persistent abilities.
We get to place the equipment image sticker that belongs to your character class on the picture on your playmat. We get to choose a first equipment sticker and place it on a mat where it says unlocked at the end of chapter 3, and we get to choose a name for the equipment, and then we're going to read the back of this card. We all picked our equipment, named it. I took the one that says at the start of your first turn of the game, gain 2 charges, and I named it Focus Charge.
I took once per turn. During your main phase, you may discard a card in hand. If you do, deal 1 damage. And I called it Shield Buster.
I took, when you gain a card that costs 5 Aether or more, gain 1 life, and I named it Warm-Blooded Lover. And I also did the dual-wielding Dragon Flame Heads, because this one already had a Dragon Flame Head, so...
I hate your names. I hate you so much. The surface holds many secrets. Mist returns from a scouting trip with a smooth, pale orb, or sphere. She explains, this gem can silence minions, freezing them for a short while. Open box C.
Alright, so we opened box C and it had the silence tokens, which we'll explain when we...
Reveal the rest of Stop 3 deck. And these are going to be our new supply upgrades.
Oh.
Upgrade the supply using these cards, and according to the rules on page 11, which, as Jeb mentioned earlier, they changed a little bit. We have to keep 2 gems in, 1 relic, and 3 spells. Otherwise, we can mess with it however we want.
Alright, so we talked it out. The first card was...
No-brainer.
A gem. It's the exact same as what we had before, except it's either 2 or silence a minion. So that was easy enough. That's replaced. Void Mill, it deals with some deck thinning, but it's kind of expensive. Arcane Salvo was, while it's prepped, it does some stuff with relics, but we didn't think it was that great, and we're not picking that. And then the Breach Collision, when you gain this card, you may place it on top of any player's discard pile, and when it's cast, it deals 5 damage, and Gravehold gains 1 life. So I think that's what we were deciding on. So I'll take this out. And then the card we're replacing that with, we decided the gravity node was kind of outdated now. So we're taking that out and putting this in.
Now we're banishing all the Nemesis card labeled the Spawning Horror at the bottom, including Breeding Chamber and the pod deck, and banish the Spawning Horror Nemesis mat. And then we don't read anything until we're ready to start Chapter 4.